Hello everyone, it's me, Benni, back again with a video, and this time I'm gonna cover a specific Naruto game which is called Ninja Burst. Yes, by Sunworld. And this game, oof, it is the magnifique, you know? People might complain in comments saying, oh, this is exactly like Naruto Online 2. Why you cover this game since you don't play Naruto Online 2? Ooh, I'm special. Well, two things. I haven't played Naruto Online 2, so I want to feel a similar game, and two, this is not a straight copy. This is a heavily inspired Naruto game. This game got many other different factors to it that makes it more special than Naruto Online 2, in my opinion. Even though I haven't played it, I've seen people do videos about it, I have seen live streams, I have stalked on Naruto Online 2 because, I don't know, I couldn't get in, so I just stalked people just to, I don't know, see how it is. I could tell the difference between a game. And I could say this game might be better than Naruto Online 2, because what they have to offer is quite impressive. So let's start at the beginning. What do you do when you first spawn in Ninja Burst? This Ninja Burst group is a closed community, so that means only a few selected people can join. To get in, you just have to type your username in some sort of Discord. You just have to join Discord, type your username, and maybe wait. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If they're picking new members, it's not so difficult like Snake World did it. It's not a guarantee, it's a low chance. Anyways, once you're in the game, once you spawn in game, you can choose your gender and then your name. When you spawn in, you get a lot of information coming at your face straight away. You get to know your village, you get to know what clan you're born in, and you get to know your elements, or element. I think you unlock more elements once you progress. A village. There's a random village. You spawn in a random village from cloud to leaf to sand to rock and to mist. There's also a roguelife if you choose that, but that's pretty difficult because well, I can maybe talk about that later as well. So you can rank up in the village, and every village gets Jinchurikis. They spawn, well, not spawn, but they get a certain amount of Jinchurikis. I don't know how many, but there can be 20 Jinchurikis in this game, I've heard, or 18, I'm not sure. And you're wondering, how is that possible? Well, if you've seen Naruto, his character, he's a 9-tails Jinchuriki, right? But he's not the full 9-tails Jinchuriki. He's a half. He got half of the Jinchuriki power stored in him, or sealed in him, while the rest of half is in Minato. So there are two Jinchurikis, kinda. In this game, there can be 18 or 20 Jinchurikis. I don't know why people say 20. It doesn't really make sense. Oh wait, maybe it does with the 10 tails, then it makes sense. Never mind. You don't spawn as a half Jinchuriki. If you're selected as a Jinchuriki, you got the full power. You can have the option to share your Jinchuriki power with, I don't know, if you are a Jinchuriki, you can share your power with a selected person. But for you to do that, you have to have permission from the Kage, and you have to have a S rank medical ninja to help you do the transfer. If people are really selfish, maybe they should store all the power in themselves to make themselves strong. But that makes themselves a bigger target, because, I mean, if I was a Jinchuriki, I would split up my power to one of my most trusted and skilled people I know. Because if the Jinchurikis group up together, they can't be ganged up so easily because they are split up, so they have to focus on more targets to hit. So it's better to split the power than to be very selfish, because then you can be easily grouped, easily ganged and killed and sealed. And you're done. When you die, you don't get wiped, but you don't respawn either. You get banned from the game. Well, temporary ban. And you'll be banned until the second wave, which is a month maximum. And that, my friend, is very harsh, because you have only one life, and you have to make it count, because if you die early in the game, you have to wait until the next wave to be alive again. If you're glitched out, bugged out when you die, there can be some exceptions, of course, but if so legit deaths, when you die in a combat or in a war, no, maybe if you die anywhere, you're dead, you can't come back. So you have to play carefully. That's why I like this system, because it's dangerous, and I like dangerous. People can't target me straight away, but that's okay. I'll try to survive. So once you're born into a clan, there's so many clans to mention. I don't really want to mention them all, but there's a lot of clans. And Sunworld said all of the clans are really balanced, and I highly doubt that. Well, not highly, but I doubt that, because the Uchiha, they can be incredibly OP once maxed out, maxed out Sharingan. But in the anime, it's legit like that as well. The Uchiha clan is the superior clan. But they will balance the clans at start. Some clans will be incredibly good, some clans will not be incredibly good, some clans specialize in this, while others specialize in this. Some clans have Genkais, some have special weapons, and some have special natures. you know, the list goes on. And the Sharingan can be evolved in certain ways, like to the first Tomo, whatever it's called, to the third, to Mangekyo Sharingan, to Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and then to Rinnegan. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's how it is. That's how you get Rinnegan. So if you're a Chia, or you get Sharingan, you can evolve it into Rinnegan if you train it enough. And when I say get Sharingan, you can get Sharingan without being an Uchiha. If there's an Uchiha pleb, like a weakling who's Uchiha, you can easily kill him, steal his eyes, and you have Sharingan yourself if you're not Uchiha. So, but I think it takes more chakra if you're not in the Uchiha clan. It should make sense. There's a lot of things to mention with the jutsus and elements, but I don't really have time. There's so much to mention, god damn. There will be certain people who will get special abilities like specs and stuff like that. But they won't be so overpowered as people will believe it, because an S-rank Jonin can not easily, but can be on par with a Akatsuki member, possibly. They can duel each other, and maybe the Jonin wins, maybe not. But it's difficult nonetheless. It will be difficult, and people can have custom specs as well. Like if you're known in the group, in the Ninja Burst group, you can get your own specs or something. I think that's how it is. I don't know how it was, but I haven't heard anyone get any custom specs yet. So only the important roles like Kage, Akatsuki, and Jinchurikis got some of their own specs. The villages, they're so like, it's cool because they have some sort of economy system to it. Like you have to pay taxes every time. For your village to be like a good village, you have to get supplies, demands, regional resources, stuff like that. You'll be taxed if you're in a village, which kinda sucks, but that's how it is if you want to stay in a village, of course. And it's forced, I think. I'm not sure how it goes. Like if you're empty in money and you're taxed, I don't know how it will be supposed. Maybe you go rogue, I don't know. But yeah, if you're rogue, you don't have to pay taxes, which is another plus by being rogue. And the special about this, you can create your own jutsu in this game. You can create your own jutsu in this game. And that's like, wow, how is that possible? How can you create your own jutsu? Well, they got some like sort of formats of jutsus. Like example, my tornado, I can like cover it with fire. And then it'll be like a fire tornado, or I can cover my Rasengan with maybe fire or lightning. You can mix jutsus together to make one jutsu, you know. That's how you can create your own jutsu, your own like specialty with it. Maybe you can like mix your clan elemental nature. That would be cool. Like lava Rasengan. Oh, that would be sweet. But in this game, there's so many weapons. Ceiling tiles, smoke bombs, paper bombs, kunai swords. There's the list goes on. Nunchucks, spears, stuff like that. There's so many. And some clans have special weapons as well. And there will be also the 7 ninja swordsmen in this game. And if you manage to kill one, you can yank the sword out of them and you can be the current holder of that sword. And the swords from the 7 ninja swordsmen, they have special abilities, the swords. So they will be OP. If you try to get one, you have to be good in the game, because you can't just kill them straight off the bat. If you're gonna enter combat, you're gonna be ready to die. Like, for you to gain 8 gates, you have to talk to Might Guy, which is like a character in the game. I don't know who Might Guy is in this game yet, but you have to talk to him. He's the only one who can learn you and teach you 8 gates. And the rogue life. Let's talk about the rogue life. When you go rogue, there's a big chance you'll be killed because of it, because you maybe have a bounty on you, because village Kages can put bounties on people, and when the guy with the bounty gets killed, they earn double XP. So people will hunt bounties, but people with bounties tend to be strong, so you have to be careful as well. You don't know your enemies, do you? And rogues, they can become Akatsuki members as well, but they won't have their own specs, but they can be Akatsuki members. The Akatsuki, they can be paid, they can be hired by certain people, like they can be hired by anyone, if the price is right, of course. Like Kakuzu, he's a good example. He get hired for things. He loves his money, don't he? I don't know, the rogue life is good for money and business, but it's dangerous because you're living on the edge here. And that's all I can say for now. There's a lot more to cover, but I don't really have time to it. So just join the Discord. You can check their frequently asked questions. That's where I got my information. I've also shown a lot of pictures throughout the video, and that's everything in their game. It will be very exciting to play this game. And what I really like about this game is that they have no stolen assets. People say, there's a lot of people saying, oh, Ninja Burst, they are just people that stole from Sakura Shippuden or Naruto Online 2 or something like that. No, nothing. There's nothing stolen here, actually. And if you look at their devlogs, like if you look at their pictures, the sneak peeks, you can see their progress when making things. When you think it's stolen, but it's not stolen. The community has gotten a lot of backlash because of that, but let me just confirm it. Nothing is stolen. And that's good. Original games are good. We don't need free model shit. We don't need stolen games. There's a lot of beef recently, but I don't really want to cover that. So, yes, joining the burst. I'm there. I'm very active in the Discord for some reason. I don't know. Yes, very good.
Yeah, I'm paid, said don't take no breaks. 808 at your face, I'm a rage. Watch them separate, watch me desecrate. On the stage, bout to fucking slay. Watch you ride away, so it's say. No, I don't take no breaks, I don't take no breaks. I got a lot on my plate, they owe me dead every day. They owe me dead in the grave, I'm about to splatter the face.